Almost there. Preparing our meeting. Come on, YouTube. Yeah. Here we go. Let me chat. All right, we are here on 11. Perfect. So, let me explain. Good afternoon, everyone who's watching us on YouTube also, and Talk and Talk or TNT is a platform for you practice your English, your Spanish, French, Italian, and not only that, but also make some good connections, make friends. Here we are from different parts of the Brazil, sometimes out of this country, and a lot of people also to with different backgrounds, histories, and I think it is the the reach of this community. And yeah, oh, a lot of people, nice. And basically, today the topic is about family, and I hope you like, guys. And yeah, be respect with each other. Let me know if you have some problems. I hope everything can be good in this afternoon. And always introduce yourself, before go to the questions. By the way, let me paste the questions here. All right. I need to paste a copy and paste in two parts because sometimes the Zoom don't allow us to copy a big text. The first the first part is here. Oh, waiting. Oh, no. Ever run this meeting? No. The first part and the second one. So don't worry to answer. Probably we don't have time to answer everything, but only for you have more options. You don't need to follow the order. You can skip one question, and yeah, feel free if you want to create some questions also. uh, that no problem. And I think that's it. So yeah, let me create the breakout rooms. Let me see how many people are here. 4 participants. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. 4 groups, two persons, maybe 3. That's better. All right, so almost there. And choose one person to guide the conversation. This person, you also participate, of course. And I think that's it, guys. I'll see you later, alligator. Enjoy the conversation. I bring you back 10 minutes before the 4 p.m. All right. Enjoy. Please accept the invitation. Let's wait more people to accept. Here we go. Let me just move one person. Yeah. Almost there. So, guys, please accept the invitation for we can start. And yeah, let's move. Hey, Belle, would you like to start introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, sure. Good afternoon, guys. So I'm Belle. Actually, my name is Alberlene. I'm from Fortaleza, but nowadays I live in Salvador. And I have 2 dogs. I live with my mother and my sister. I work like a air traffic controller, and that's it. That's it.
Nice. I think I remember your name now.
Yeah, do you
Alberland. Yeah.
remember?
Yeah. Nice. How is the weather in your city now? Is too much
So
hot?
No, it's a detail because I live in Salvador, but nowadays I come into São José dos Campos, São Paulo
Mm,
to work. So here the weather it's little crazy. For example, today it's a hot day, it's a sunny day, but
yeah.
in two days ago are very cold, yeah. But
Mhm.
in Salvador, that I know the weather is so good. It's a it's a good day for go to the beach or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Nice. And what do you do for a living? You said, but I forget.
Yeah, I'm military. I work
Oh
like
yeah.
a air traffic controller. Yeah, do you remember?
Oh, what is ETA controller?
It's like I need to talk with the pilots to avoid
Ah,
conflicts between planes in the
interesting.
sky. Yeah,
Big responsibility, you know?
yeah, it's a little, a lot of.
Yeah. Let me just move. Hey Maria, are you gonna move you for the another room, right? For have more time to talk. All right. Please accept the invitation. All right, thank you, Belle and Gabriel, Botafoguense, right? I remember, bro. You
Hello.
can you need to be attention in the championship, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. And today I
Yeah, it's
am
a
in São
big day.
Paulo. Yeah.
Ah, my boy, my man, that's good. Thank you for the support.
So, I'm Gabriel. I'm from Rio. I am software developer. I'm 29 years old. I've been here in Talk and Talk since in April, more or less this year. Uh, that's it.
I see, nice. Thank you, Gabriel. Hey, Jess, don't worry about the meeting, and I wish the best for you in your for your health, you know. Uh, all right. So, La Isla, I don't know if I pronounced your correct your name. You said your headset is broken, right? So let me know if you want to if you're free, you and Jess, if you want to participate by chat, it'll be a pleasure. All right, so let's start. Belle, you already said about the a little about your family, right? You have two dogs. Let me know a little
Yeah,
more. How big is your immediate family, and who are the members?
yeah. Nowadays, like I said before, I work in Salvador. So, but my all the family live in Fortaleza.
Do you
But
live in
nowadays,
alone in Salvador?
no, I live with my mother and my sister. I live
Ah,
it
I see.
alone about 2 years, but my
Uh-huh.
mother coming to live with me and my sister. So basically, my family it's my mother and my sister because I live with her. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
her. Yeah. So and I have two dogs, and that's it. But I have a big family in Fortaleza, like a grandmother. My father lives in Fortaleza too, and all the guys live in
One
Fortaleza.
day, by the way, I forgot to introduce myself. Let me do this very quickly. I'm Johnny Harrington. I'm 27 years old. I'm Christian. I'm tricolor Paulista, as you can see. I'm a little bit nervous for the final. And after we finish here, I'm very excited to watch the game. I hope you can return to Morumbi alive, you know. We can lost with the minimal like 1-0 for day, but I hope you can at least can do a very good game. No past shame, you know, like there. And I was in Bahia last month because my fiance now I have my fiance, you know. She living close there in Laos is Itabuna, but in the final of this year she gonna move for Laos. And yeah, I love Bahia. Is my second home now. But here I live in Osasco, São Paulo, and yeah, that's a little bit about my life. And one day that's why I introduced myself, because one day, Belle, I expect to visit your state, Fortaleza. I want very much to visit the beach park. I think it's very. I don't know. Have you been there someday?
Yeah, one time I was for beach park, and it's amazing, but it's just for one day or two. Yeah, and but it's a good experience.
A
We
little
need
bit
to be a
expensive, right?
brave person. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. You need to be a brave person to enjoy all the kids. I don't know
yeah,
the toys or yeah. It's a good
adventures.
deal.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. All right. All right. And Gabriel, in your which part of Rio do you live? I forgot.
Yeah, I live in the Oeste Zone. Is next to Campo Grande, you know? No.
And yeah, to be honest, I
Yeah.
already went in the Rio, but I think it was in I forgot the famous no
Copacabana,
no, it is
Urca.
ah where they have
uh,
some nuclear generators, Angra dos Reis. A bit
okay.
more distance, right?
90 kilometers in my house, more or less.
I see. And it is how it is the weather now?
It's very hot here today. Uh,
Yeah, I see. And
maybe
mm-hmm.
40,
Oh, 40?
40s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, man. And tell me, how big is your immediate family and who are the members? You
Uh,
live with they, right?
yeah.
Or do you, uh-huh.
My family is uh, family because I imagine family my father and my mother, but
Yeah.
my parents is very big. For example, my father have 80 brother and sister, and my mother too. But
Whoa.
some kind of these guys die, passed away,
Well,
and
my
my
bad.
grandmother too, and my grandfather. So the family in general is decreased, but uh, so maybe it's big yet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see. And Gabriel, let me ask you.
Mhm.
Here we are not gonna to correct anyone, but do allow me to give you one hint?
Yeah.
Just because is I already made this mistake, always with false friends, parents and relatives, because parents is like your father and your mother, and because in Brazil say parentes, right, and have
Yeah.
parents, but parents is only for father and mother, and if you want to say parentes, is relatives, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
just
in this
yeah,
case, is family is the total.
relatives. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And your
Okay.
parents is your only
Yes,
your mother
the
and father.
opposite Portuguese.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't wanna gonna bother you with this. I just one thing that I
I know. Yeah.
yeah,
No, thank you.
my pleasure. All right. So in my case, guys, guess what? How many brothers I have? Do I have? Guess what?
Me?
Yeah, say one number.
I'm alone.
No, no. I mean, guess what?
Ah,
How many I have? Do I have?
how many?
Yeah, say one number. Guess what? Adivinha?
Ah,
Yeah,
I don't know. 4,
just a little bit more.
more,
Yeah.
5, 6.
More.
Really?
Yeah.
80.
Yeah, that's it. But let me explain. Basically, my immediate family, I can't consider very well these brothers and this. There has I always make mistakes with the vocabulary. Siblings, I guess, to say brothers and sisters, right? Siblings,
Okay.
siblings. Yeah, brothers in general, brothers and sisters. I have like. Let me explain. I'm like he only my mom and my father only one day when my mom was only 15 years old. Uh, just they knew each other and then I born, but by they don't never married, and now but my father has more daughters and sons, you know. So my father's side, I have 8 siblings, but I live with my mom now, only me and her, you know. So I don't consider myself like traditional when you grow up and raised with your siblings, you know, with your brothers and you fight each other. No, I saw two brothers of mine yesterday when I went visit my grandma. But in general, I don't live with him, you know. But yeah, I have each one from different mother, you know. My father is crazy, so yeah. But that's it, guys. And now I have a fiancé. Next year we plan to marriage, you know, to have our own family. So I'm very excited for that. Oh, I forgot to say I have a son. It is a monkey. Let me show for you guys. This is Kiko from Parmalat, you know. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that's my son. She has almost my age. Like I'm
Do
27.
you have a pet or not? Just
Yeah, I have a pet. Her name is Lola, and
oh,
she's a beagle. And yeah, now she's living with me and my mom. You know, she's my sister. Yeah. And yeah, it is very good to have a pet in your family. I think the environment change, you know, the humor. It's very nice. All right, guys. So now you know a little about my family, and let me ask you, Belle. Question number two: if you could plan a dream family vacation, where would you go, and what activities would you do together?
I think it's not a specific place, but I want to have that experience with my family. Uh, I may maybe it's a cruise ship, yeah, like
Sorry.
it's a like a cruzeiro when you are in
Ah,
the ship, yeah,
yeah,
and
that's right.
you have a lot of foods
Yeah.
and different activities for you, and we
Hmm.
can relax because yeah, you pay
Good.
everything before or
All
yeah,
inclusive, right?
yeah, like
Good.
that, all
Yeah.
inclusive. Maybe, yeah, maybe you can be in the hotel or like a resort, but I think the cruise ship will be more, it will be better because you can know another place. Yeah. So maybe in the future, it's my plan with my mother and my sister, but I need to save
Oh,
money for
nice.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you already have some places in your mind, like Argentina? I don't know, some.
It's not necessarily go to the outside of the
Yeah.
country, but maybe Argentina it's more cheap, yeah, and it's
Yeah.
not so expensive. But when I found something like to do, normally it's go Salvador to Santos, and
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's I think because maybe 4 or 5 days it's enough, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but my mother have it's a little afraid about ship, and I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, will be a new experience for her. And maybe 4 or 5 days it's good for the first
yeah.
moment, and maybe in the future, uh, go to the Europe or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah,
And about the dogs, who gonna take care?
yeah, it's a good one. So I need to save more money to leave my dogs in the hotel, like
Yeah. Like a
dog
small
hotel.
vacation for they.
Yeah, for my dogs too.
Yeah.
Or will be it's not a problem, but maybe my sister can be take care of my dogs and I will go with my mother. It's
Yeah.
possible to avoid conflict between me and my
Uh,
sister.
I see. She's younger than you or older?
She's younger than me, but
Uh,
we are very similar, like
uh,
when you talk about maturity,
yeah,
yeah.
I see. All right, nice. Gabriel, in your case, let me see. Uh, question number 4. But feel free if you want to answer also the question number 2. Gabriel, how do you think technology has impacted our family dynamics, and what are some ways? Yeah, forget this number five. Maybe it's a mistake. We can find a health balance.
You can see the
Yeah, yeah.
41 feels like
Whoa,
here in Brazil.
my
Oh, in Rio.
man, my man, it's too much
Oh my
hot.
gosh.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah,
like, and
yeah.
the weather 35, 37.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like the let me see in Osasco. It's not showing now, but yeah. But go ahead. But
Yeah.
thank you for sharing.
So how do you think the technology impacted our family dynamic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that impacted so much my family, for
Hmm.
example, because I remember that when I was younger, more or less,
Yep.
uh, we we meeting more, for example, parties, barbecues, and
Hmm.
for example, 50 years ago, more or less, I remember
Yeah.
that. But nowadays it's very totally different, because when you invite someone and we organize something like that, you
Yeah.
know everybody takes the cell phone, and so don't have more uh, empathy. You don't have
Hmm.
more conversation with each other. So
Yeah.
it's very difficult, this kind of things. And of course,
Hmm.
technology was very good for everybody, but this kind of things is very difficult to association.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Gabriel. I like your thank you for sharing because the things one make me mind it is like the technology what came to approach us from different parts. I mean, for example, here we are in Osasco, São Paulo, and you're in Rio, Belle in now in São Paulo, right, Belle? But you live in sometimes in another state. So technology is good for this approach, allow us to know different persons. But at the same time, is this paradoxes? Maybe I don't know if this word exists, but in English, but it is at the same time it approach us from different parts. When we are presence, they make us feel distance. That's are
Yeah,
you saying that came to sometimes I already knew some families they when they're gonna meeting they take off all of the cell phones that's on talk,
yeah,
and yeah, sometimes I feel a little accommodated when my uncle came, and then she's like uh employee maybe, and they need sometimes to work with cell phone, but sometimes it's a little just put in the silent, and it is so boring. A lot of things just try to focus. It is too bad when you're talking with a person and this technology interrupt, and sometimes it's nothing something important. That's why I don't like to put my I try to turn off the notifications, because sometimes you'll be if you're curious, if you see a summer something in your screen, and yeah, I think it is one of the things. It's good if you know to how to know to talk with, uh, like my case, my fiance in Bahia. But when we are together, we try to not stay in the cell phone, to enjoy each other. And yeah, that's it. Belle, would you like to say anything about this topic?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you and Gabriel when you talk about that, but it's a good one when you talk about technology because it's like you said before, a good example is now we are learning together, we are have connection, yeah,
Yeah,
and instead
conversation.
something using the
Hmm.
technology. And but sometimes at the same time, in the other side, can be hard because maybe technology split the persons,
Yeah.
like at the home. And it's so hard to have a family together, to have a lunch, for example, without cell phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try turn off my notifications, but it's like I don't know if I can consider addiction, but it's like all the time you can look for the screen and know about something new. And yeah, I remember in my childhood, it's really common. My parents, my family in general, play a cards or play a game together.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays we don't have more that.
Mm-hmm.
But technology, it's a device and you can use for the both case. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just to be a weekend about that, or because in the past technology helped me a lot to stay near with close of my family. Yeah, but we can need to be, you can need to use the balance for that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the same thing like you said in the virtual.
Yeah. I was thinking also. I I turn off my Instagram and that I try to I consider myself a little addict. Sometimes in cell phone I need sometimes I'm working and then I need to unlock
Look,
the screen. I want to see
yeah,
something and I say, I need to focus in my activity. Sometimes it's a little hard, like I always need to try to check something, some news, and this is
yeah.
sometimes bore me, but I think it is one of the things. Yeah, go ahead.
Just one thing, because I turned off my social media. In the case was the Instagram for 1 year, and was that's in that moment I grew up a lot. Yeah, because I have more focus to study,
Yeah.
and I participated all the meetings properly. Yeah, I think it's that,
Hmm.
and I had more time for me. I read a lot. For example, nowadays it's so hard to read. When I start to read, and 2 or 3 minutes after I started, I want to look my cell phone, or it's not so good for study or for my concentration. It's hard.
Yeah, and have you ever noticed if your parents, your relatives are addicting in cell phone? I mean, I already know some people is very boring. You see the person, it is fixed so much, and they are talking with you, but look at this, like
Yeah,
they are not seeing your in your eyes anymore.
yeah,
So, have you ever noticed in this in your family also?
My
yeah.
father.
Unfortunately, do you have it? Your
My
father,
father,
Gabriel?
my father and my mother is
And
totally this kind.
and
I
how,
don't
how
I Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
no, just I mean, just how can we help? Because sometimes if you comment anything, they don't bother me, just leave me with me, alone. And how can we try to? Because we know the person are addicted, how we like try to can help they to enjoy more the time, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh, m- I talk with him and her about this, but uh, how can I say? Uh, no, I don't know. I don't know the name in Portuguese, but it's very difficult to understand this kind of thing. Sometimes, for example, when I start in a conversation with someone, I give my cell phone in another place and conversation with this person,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
but some kind of people don't know this, don't understand this thing, so it's very difficult to pass the idea, the important, how is important this conversation, or this guilt. I don't know exactly the name, so I don't
mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. So guys, yeah, good topic for we reflect. Uh, uh, let me see. Mm. Yeah, I think let me know. I think I have an idea, but let me make sure. Gabriel, question number 7. Which day of the year are you most likely to spend with your family? Well, let me just 1 sec. Sorry, go ahead.
No, no problem. Uh, I believe the New Year.
New
Happy,
Year,
yeah,
Happy New Year, even New
yeah.
Year, yeah.
Because for example, we do a meeting in the 31, and the
Uh-huh.
another day the first day in January.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 2 days, you know. So
And,
I
and
believe.
do you use to your family has some traditional to meeting with your uncles, aunts,
Uh,
or not?
yeah, nowadays some kinds is divided, you know. So
Mm.
for example, in this year is the uncle Mariusa, but
Mm-hmm.
not everybody goes there, you know. So some kind of people, no,
Situation.
I I
Yeah.
I I do another place, another place, another place. So
Uh-huh.
so the guys smallly there, you know. So it's very crazy.
Yeah.
But when my grandfather, uh my is the father with my father die,
Mm-hmm.
I was 16 years old, and I remember that my grandfather, the birthday is the number the first day, the January. So in
Ah.
this time, everybody together, you know, because of my grandfather. But
Uh-huh.
die. So he
Mm.
died, and this broke
Mm.
this,
I see.
you know.
And do you miss this time when all your
Ah,
family
yeah, of course.
was together?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Uh, I have a news about this. The guy, the generation IO, more or less 30 years, 35 years, and said the news. I remember that I was very happy when the uh, didn't exist in technology, you know,
Yeah.
about this, because technology is broken some kind, this kind of things, you know. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking when sometimes when in my house when I was a child, uh, when we lost electricity, and we uh uh turn on how to say Bella, a fire, and make some kind of things with the hands in the shadow, and we talked. Was Yeah, it is curious because I think if you see some rich families, sometimes they don't have these connections, between each other, and you don't need too much, to spend your time. I know. I think we don't have the traditional family like in Margarina, the commercial, and everyone's happy. Uh, but I think even with this problem, I try to be grateful for my family, and we have a lot of troubles, and but which family don't have anyone? So I think, yeah, I try to be grateful for God, for the persons I love, and yeah, thank you, Gabriel, for sharing these good memories. And Belle, let me ask you, feel free also for comment if you want, and let me see question number. Yeah, question number 12. Are you so close to any of your friends that you consider them to be like family?
Actually, not. I don't.
Hmm.
I didn't. I don't have any
Yeah.
friends like close friends. Uh, yeah, because I need move it for this Salvador, and all my friends are from my work. Yeah,
Hmm.
so we have a contact. I have a close friends, but it's not like family because that's my friends have your family. Yeah, so yeah, I consider my friends a lot, but it's not like family. Family it's
Yeah.
a specific group of persons. Yeah,
Hmm.
so but
Yeah.
are very special for me, but it's hard to program or planning something like a family with my works from work because I work
Hmm.
like a shift. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so it's hard to have the same free time for spend together. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, I admire when I see persons who are not family by blood, but they consider each other. And you see, I mean, has two guys. They are journalists. Arnaldo and Chironi. They work together and they support the same team of mine. And I think is I think it's beautiful the relation between each other. They you can see
It's
they
like a
are.
brother. Yeah.
Yeah, I think uh, but this is also is not something forced, it's something natural, and
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful when you see something this happen. Sometimes you have a friend closer than more, closer than a family, and
Yeah.
and but let me try to understand. You grew up, born and raised in Fortaleza, right?
Yeah.
And
I
then.
moved to. I need to move it to São Paulo in the countryside, Guaratinguetá, São Paulo, and
Ah,
I studied for 2 years to become a military. And when
uh-huh.
I graduated, I moved to Salvador. And nowadays I live in Salvador, almost 8 years. And I
Mm,
lived alone almost 5 years. But 3 years ago, my mother coming to live with me and my sister.
I see.
So that's it. I have friends I admire too, like you said, have a strong friendship. Yeah. And but for me, it's don't work a lot because yeah, I'm a homebody person. I really love stay at home. So sometimes it's hard to have a close friends when you like to be alone and at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you said Guaratinguetá. Do you know some people from Nesp of there or not?
Yes. Yeah.
But has a.
It's not a lot of, but I know something.
I see. Nice. All right, Gabriel. Question number 11. If you live far away from some members of your family, how do you keep in touch? How often do you communicate? By letters? I think the people
Yeah,
don't use this technology anymore.
yeah. It's the opposite. For
Yeah.
example, I lived in Portugal, uh, 2018, more or less,
Uh-huh.
1 year, and Portugal and Spain. So every
Nice.
day, yeah, every day I talk with my father and my mother, my parents.
Yeah.
The the I remember the watching video, maybe,
Yeah, watching video.
yeah,
Hmm.
watching video. So the technology improve this kind of things. So
Yeah.
it's a mix, guy. You have to put in the balance and uh the pros and cons. I don't know exactly
Uh-huh.
the name.
Pros and cons. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So is this kind of things.
Hmm.
But
And Question number 9 for you also. How, I'm sorry. Would you prefer to have a big family with many children, a small family, or no kids at all? Why?
Mm. So, I'm unique.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly how can I say this in
Yeah, good one. Let me search.
yeah, but uh, so I don't know. So I'm not married anymore. So I was married, but I broke up uh
Mm-hmm. I see.
1 year and a half, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
So nowadays I'm focusing my profession, for to improve my English, improve my profession, my career.
Mm-hmm.
After I don't know, after the God is the guy who redirect me. I don't know exactly, so I don't know,
Oh,
but
just
children is
to
good. Uh,
singleton, maybe
Single
único, but
tone.
I don't know they use this one. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I,
But yeah,
I
I can say
believe that
only.
is something like unique. I I
Yeah.
I I heard something like
Uh-huh.
that.
I understand.
So
So maybe
yeah.
that's more useful. But go.
So
I'm sorry for cut you, but go ahead, Gabriel.
no,
Sure.
it's
Complete
not
that.
good. But I don't know about the children. I don't know. Maybe one. I don't
Mm.
know.
Health. Let's see. And in your case, Belle.
Yeah, I don't have plans for the moment, yeah, but maybe I want to have a small family, yeah, just one or two kids, it's enough, yeah, because I recognize it's so hard to have a lot of kids
Yeah.
or children today, and I want to provide good moments, yeah, so
Hmm.
I think it's important, but
Yeah.
one or two,
Hmm.
I think, yeah. And I have
Yeah.
one sister, and she want to have she can be have a lot of children, and I will be
Yeah.
good. The family will be big, but for me,
Yeah.
just children or
I
one, it's
see.
okay.
I see. Gabriel, do you have brothers or sister? Oh no, you said you're unique, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. In my case, I in the beginning planned only one also, but now with my fiance, she planned two sons or two daughters. I don't know, one boy and one girl. The maximum I think is three, but for me, I think one is enough. It's okay, but has a phrase. One it is good. Twice or two it is
Ah.
has bom dois é não sei
But
como não.
when you intend to get married, Johnny,
I
when?
would maybe so I plan in the second semester of August 2024. No, not August to or August or September. Because we don't plan to be a wedding party, because it's too much expensive. So
Yeah,
we are investing in an apartment here, and then
perfect.
they're gonna be ready in August. Maybe they can anticipate, but we
Yeah,
are planning to marriage in the second part. No,
okay.
if
Next
God's will.
year.
Yeah.
It's
I'm really
close.
excited. Yeah, that's right. Because in our case, we don't want it to be in a distant or long long distance, for too much time. It is difficult, So yeah, and I
But
think in 2 years basically it is okay for know each other and to merge. All right. So I have one more 1 minute. Belle, who are you most proud of among your relatives? Question number 8. Who do you look up to?
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of relatives that admire me. Admire me. Yeah, it's not admire
Uh-huh.
me, but because I choose something at my life, like I have some examples at my life, yeah, like
Uh-huh.
my aunt, yeah, I have a lot of example, good example, and because of that, I start to study and I I choose to be someone at the life. I don't know if it's correct, but
Has
yeah,
another person who you inspire you to go to choose your career in your family?
yeah, it's my aunt. Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's I and my grandmother. But my aunt,
oh,
it's the first one because she was the first woman to enter on the college university, yeah, and graduated. So for us, was okay. We need to study because it's the only way to be responsible, to be independent, to
yeah.
have to get my stuffs, yeah, like.
Hmm.
And I have one, yeah, but I have a lot of experience. I'm really proud about my family because I know that I depend of my family to be here now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't prepare that question, but
No,
yeah,
no,
that's
that's
it.
okay. I think it's very important if you have a family, you can support, you can help each other and you can receive help from other persons. I think the person who don't has anyone, it is a little sad. The family is very important. And Gabriel, in your case, who are you most proud of among your relatives? Have someone who you see, oh, I want to be like this guy in my family. I don't know.
Nobody.
Thank you for your honest. Yeah. Yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah,
But
because for example,
mhm.
in my family, for example, have many people is uh successfully in the life, in the career, but uh don't like to help each other, so it's
Mm,
very, very complicated, my family.
selfish. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very complicated. So
Oh, connection. Maybe Gabriel. Let's connect. But let me bring the guys back. The time's flee. We almost the end. Belle, do you support Chin kind of team?
Sorry.
Do you have some favorite team soccer like Fortaleza or Ceará? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of things about soccer, but my dad chose Fortaleza, and in Bahia I chose Bahia because
Nice.
our tricolor. But
Uh-huh.
there is a Vitória. It's like your team, yeah, because it's I don't know rubro negro in English,
Yeah,
but
mine has three also. It
oh,
is.
so
Yeah.
yeah, so the same
Yeah.
thing because there
Uh,
is a the white
red,
too,
white, and black. Yeah.
yeah. But I'm Fortaleza and Bahia. But
Nice, nice. Another tricolores. Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome. Hey guys, let me see the breakout rooms. Oh, one sec. Yeah, I think everyone now returned. Nice. Hey guys, I'm sorry for the late, but I hope you like it, the topic. Pamela, how was the conversation in your group? Did you like the topic?
Yes, it was amazing talking
Nice.
to all of you, Eric, Alex, Nati. Thanks for the conversation. It was good to know about you and your family and goals and everything. Thank you.
Nice. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget please to answer the survey just quickly, after the conversation, the meeting. And also I encourage you to connect between each other on LinkedIn, Instagram, and the way you prefer. Yeah, nice. Thank you, Pama, for sharing. and Nachi, yeah, how was share your feedback, your thoughts? What did you think?
It was very good. I was in the same room with Pamela. It was nice meet the guys.
Nice, nice. And you, Alex?
I enjoy this conversation, and I hope that in the future the Pamela family is reconnecting and it's make so
Thank you.
close. I enjoy conversation with the guys because I want to have a small family, and Pamela wants to have a big family, and not uh, haven't a kid at all. And it's a different opinions about the family, and I love it.
Yeah, that's important if you meet the person who match with you, you know, because it's a little problem if you want your wife one thing and you another thing. You need to try to find the a common number, you know. But awesome, awesome. And Eric, how about you?
Well, this is a good conversation, and I really, really enjoy conversation with the guys. And we perceive some things like similar in our family, similar in our thoughts. But it's really, really rich the conversation because we have different perspectives and we have a different perceptions about what's the ideal family or what's the ideal maybe connection with your family. And this is a really, really appreciate.
Nice, nice. Amazing, guys. Thanks for your feedback. Larissa, would you like to share how was the conversation in your group?
Was a good conversation. It is always good for to think about your family. So yes.
I see. Thank you. And Camila, you was there in the same group. Would you like to share?
Listening
Yep.
and the good conversation in my room and this experience with the family difference.
Mm-hmm.
And it is it.
Nice. All right. I think some people they already live it. So guys, Belle, please share how was the conversation here in the main room. So did you like it? So feel free.
Yeah, I love it. The conversation was amazing. I like the questions too, and
Nice.
was amazing. Thank you.
All right. So guys, thank you so much for your presence. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. By the way, I'm gonna watch the game, you know. I'm a little bit excited. So
Don't
thank you all.
worry.
Yeah, I will try. But thank you guys, and don't forget to reply the survey. And if you want to connect with me in the LinkedIn, it will be a pleasure. You know, just put my name, Johnny Harton. I think I'm the only one with this name. And thanks so much, guys. Bye bye. Take care, and I'll see
Thank
you
Bye bye,
later.
guys. Thank you.